Sorry, what was the question again?
What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve.
That's a good question.
I hate the humps that they put in, like in side streets, they put those humps. I hate those.
Loud talkers is definitely one of my pet peeves. You're in the TTC, and just it might be crowded, and then you get the one person who's on their phone, and they're just having a huge conversation, and you can totally hear what they're talking about, and they're just loud and obnoxious. I mean, in public it's cool, but like in enclosed spaces, they should tone it down.
The Gardiner Expressway. Why does it take 2 years to do a job that should take 8 months? You know why? Because when I drive there, I see 30 guys working on the deck over 3 miles of highway. So I'm pretty damn sure it's going to take a long time to do that.
You know when you're walking in the subways or you're walking on streets or anything and people just they stop aimlessly and they have no clue where they're going or what they're doing anymore? It drives me crazy when people don't walk with purpose, even if you have nowhere to be. Just walk like you want to go that way, or this is maybe the plan, or you want to look at this. Instead they just stop and they just pause in complete disarray, or stare at this building, or point it out to everybody while there's hundreds of people behind them. It drives me a little crazy.
My pet peeve is when people take my food. People will always ask me, can I have a bite of your shawarma? But I purposely went out myself to get that shawarma. I use my own money, and I'm sorry, this is laws of nature. You don't go after a girl's food.
I hate it when people click their pens in class just constantly. There's no reason for that. Why?
My pet peeve is when people are trying to talk to you with their mouth full of food. It just gets in your face.
My pet peeve is when no one replaces the toilet paper.
People who put the toilet paper on upside down so it hangs down and not over.
I hate the upside down toilet paper roll. Yeah, that's the worst. That's a really good one.
I have a straight up pet peeve against flip-flops, sandals in general. I never wear sandals ever in my life, and flip-flops confuse me so much. The noise in and of itself is enough to drive a man crazy.
My biggest one actually is black shirts with very light faded jeans. For some reason, I don't think it goes together, and I see a lot of people doing it, and it really pisses me off. Just a personal one.
My biggest pet peeve is when you wore that thing in high school and you got made fun of it, and then 10 years later it comes back into fashion and you never get the respect for it. You never thought of being ahead of your time. Obviously I'm going through this right now. I've seen a lot of things come back from the 90s and I'm like, I used to wear that.
Or people walk in the elevator, don't say hello.
It's kind of uncomfortable though, don't you think?
It's very rude. I mean, you're in a very close space with them for the next 15-20 seconds and they're just ignoring you.
I work in the service industry, and I hate it when people are just oh, I don't have to tip. It's just yeah, you've provided good service for me, so I'll see you later.
I'm fussed about the mayor. Had enough of the Fords, had enough of everybody yelling at everybody. I just want the issues, and that's my pet peeve of the day.